A young woman gets dressed, opens the front door of her house, and notices a young girl and an elderly man sitting outside by the door. She asks curiously, "Who are you? Why are you sitting outside my house?" The elderly man stands up and says politely, "Please don't misunderstand us, ma'am. We're not bad people. We came here looking for a relative. We arrived late last night and were exhausted, so we fell asleep here." The woman asks curiously, "Who are you looking for? This is my house. I've lived here for years." The elderly man and the young girl begin to walk away. The woman says kindly, "Please come inside. It looks like the little girl isn't feeling well." She brings them inside the house and helps them get comfortable. After sitting down, the elderly man says gratefully, "You're very kind. We came from a small village. We traveled by train for 3 days and 3 nights. We're looking for my son, David. Do you know him?" The woman says shockingly, "David is my husband." The elderly man says excitedly, "Then you're our daughter-in-law." The woman says confusedly, "There must be some mistake. My husband told me his parents passed away a long time ago." The elderly man says sadly, "What? He really said that?" The woman says calmly, "Don't worry. We'll figure this out and find him." A moment later, the elderly man says thoughtfully, "A young man from our village attended my son's wedding. He told me my daughter-in-law's name is Sophia." The woman says surprisingly, "My name is Sophia too." She thinks for a moment and says quietly, "My husband always told me his parents had passed away." "Then what's really going on?" The elderly man sighs deeply and says sadly, "When my son was in college, many girls liked him, but whenever they found out we were from a small village, they ended the relationship. Maybe that's why he started telling everyone his parents had passed away." The woman immediately calls her husband and asks firmly, "David, are your parents and your younger sister still living in the village?" David replies nervously, "No." The woman says sternly, "They're at our house right now. Are you still going to lie to me? Come home immediately." A short time later, David arrives home. He says emotionally, "Dad, little sister, is it really you?" The elderly father smiles happily as he sees his son again. The wife says angrily, "You told me your parents had passed away. You've been lying to me all these years." David says shamefully, "I was afraid you'd look down on me and my family because we're from a village." The wife says firmly, "What were you afraid of? You're from a village too. Have I ever looked down on you or your family since we got married?" She continues seriously, "Parents deserve the greatest respect. They raised you with love, and now in their old age, they're searching for their own son's house. How could you tell people they were dead?" She adds emotionally, "Just as parents care for their children when they're young, children should care for their parents when they grow old. Did you really think I was that heartless?" Still upset, she walks away. David sits beside his father and says remorsefully, "Dad, please forgive me. I made a terrible mistake." The father says gently, "Son, we only ever wanted you to be happy. We came this time because your younger sister is very sick. The doctor said her surgery will cost $30,000, but we don't have that kind of money." David immediately takes money out of his wallet and says urgently, "Dad, don't worry. I have $100,000. Please take it all. Get my sister's surgery done first. If you need more, we'll find a way." The father says tearfully, "Son, you work so hard to earn this money." Just then, the daughter-in-law brings over another stack of cash, hands it to her father-in-law, and says warmly, "Dad, you're not just David's father. You're my father too. In a family, there's no such thing as yours and mine. Please get my sister treated first. After that, you both are staying here with us. We'll take care of you together."